Senator Soji Akanbi, it's good to have you on State Affairs.
It's good to be here, Obilo. Good to see you once again.
How do you feel?
It's good to be back. I feel great. I feel good.
You are on the field already.
Yeah, we are.
So, what is it like on the field?
You know, election every 4 years has its own peculiarities.
Yeah.
So right now it's like a new thing, you know, because we have so many political parties, so many candidates on the field. But it's okay. It's still a familiar terrain anyway.
Is there a dominant party in Oyo State today?
To my personal opinion, no.
Why is there no dominant party? There's an APC here that controls the state.
But you can see that in the last 6-7 months, APC, members of APC, over 50% have left APC on a serious note.
Did you say 50%?
Yeah, about 50% have left.
What was chasing the Soji Akanbis out of the APC? What chased you out of the APC?
You know, in a way, leaving APC is not like chasing us out. And serving your people should be paramount to you than a political party. It's a platform, on a serious note. You have to know what you stand for. And I believe Soji Akanbi believe in people-oriented programs.
Why did you leave the APC?
Not for you, Obilo. I promised myself not to discuss the issue because it's like a past tense to me. I have to move on, and I've moved on. But in a way, it's not about me. It's about many of us that believe that what APC stands for initially is not what they stood for before we left.
So what has changed with the APC? It's no longer a progressive party?
In a way, we strongly believe that a party where democratic norms have disappeared internally. So the best thing for you, with your people, with your own like minds, to look for a platform where you can actually continue to actualize your dream.
You know, on the floor of the Senate, your name was read out as one of those that left the APC for a new party. Immediately after that sitting, you came out to debunk that notion.
Mr. Obilo, you have to go and see the run again. My name was mentioned to decamp to PDP. And I have to say no, because I don't have intention to go to PDP. And nobody has ever discussed the camping to PDP with me.
But
so I have to get it right immediately that sorry. And at that point in time, I was still a member of APC.
By that point in time, it was clear to many watchers of politics in your state, even at the national level, that you were no longer at peace with the APC. You
know, I disagree with you because I have a fantastic relationship with the party at the top. They appreciate my contribution on the floor of the House. They know how strongly I stood with the party when it comes to party affairs on the floor of the House. So at that point in time, I'm still enjoying the support, a fantastic relationship with the APC at the national level. And with that, we assumed that whatever problem we're having at the state level can be resolved.
Some senators in states like Ondo were given automatic ticket. You were not given automatic ticket in Oyo State. And that was the reason you left the party. True or false?
Not really. You know why? Automatic ticket is not an issue. The issue is that if you go to primary, will you get a fair and sincere process? And
Ajimobi did not assure you of that?
It's not even Ajimobi. During the Congress of the party, that's when the problem started actually. The Ajimobi as leader of the party hijacked the Congress. So in a way, he has his own mission. By the time you hijack the delegates, that means in a way, there won't be any serious primary again. It's going to be selection.
You were part of the Unity Forum, right?
Yes, please.
And when the Unity Forum decamped en masse, I expected to see you decamp with them. You waited to the last minute. What were you waiting for?
On a serious note, your career is your career. And you have to look at your environment, your community, your district. You know, last election, some left, and the excuse given by the party is that they're not patient enough. I don't want to be tagged as an impatient senator. So I waited till the end. so the whole world can say what actually happened. So there's no way they can rope me to like they did to the previous people that left, that they are impatient.
But you knew that from day one, Ajimobi was going to scheme you out.
Well, I didn't believe in that it schemed me out. I believe that...
He hijacked the delegates. That is scheming out.
You say Obilo.
That is what you just said.
Obilo. So it's not about me. It's about quite a lot of party members feel aggrieved by the way the party was hijacked during the Congress.
So it's not really about the ideological standing of the party.
I tend to disagree with you. You know, now a good politician must carve out an inch for himself or herself. People must know what you stand for. And that's more important to you. Wherever you find yourself, they must know that this is Soji Akanbi, a brand. Soji Akanbi has a human face. Soji Akanbi believe in this and that and that. Soji Akanbi believe in devolution of power. Soji Akanbi believe in local government autonomy. Soji Akanbi believe in no to cattle colony. Soji Akanbi believe in regional integration. You know, we're lucky to be a senator for 4 years. So with that, you can carve an inch for what you stand for. And thank God for that. People know what I stand for. So it's easier for me to stand up and say, this Soji can be a brand. This is what I stand for.
Are you still a Lamist?
Of course, yes.
You remain a Lamist?
Of course, yes. Because you know why?
Why?
To me, politically, that's the only tutor I have. I mean, so, and after that, I don't have any. It's like I graduated from the School of Politics.
Was it a battle against the Lamist and the APC?
It's more than that, but it's part of it.
Who was not okay with the name Lamist? Who was not okay with that name?
You know, Lamist is just a group of us that believe in ideology of Baba Lam, or some of us that went through his tutelage, some of us that served with him when he was a governor of the state.
It has become an ideology.
Of course, yes.
Is anybody angry with that ideology?
You know, yes and no. Because Alhaji Lam ideology, I'm sure you know him very well, its program are more of masses oriented.
Was Ajimobi okay with that word Lamist?
But I think you should ask Governor Ajimobi that question.
No, you are an observer. You are a deep political man in the progressive fold in the Southwest. And with your emergence as a senator, you have made a national statement. Was Ajimobi okay with the name Lamist?
You know, sometimes you don't need to voice a statement out, but body language can reveal so many things. To the Lamists, they believe that Governor Ajimobi is not accommodating them too well. So you can interpret it to maybe happy or not happy, but they are not well accommodated.
Is the ADC, the African Democratic Congress you belong to, is it a progressive party?
Yeah, because if you see the composition, you know, Unity are more like offspring of Lamists. And you know what Lam stood for. You know, progressive ideology.
Yeah.
And that's what's being inculcated in us. So, and as of today, Unity Forum in ADC is a factor.
Looking at the party that Ladoja was part of.
Yes.
Is Ladoja a progressive?
You know, I said this to you from beginning.
Yeah.
That the so-called progressive ideology, conservative, now lies with individual. And that's the truth.
Not with the party anymore.
Not really with the party anymore. But by the time we have a majority of people that share the same ideology, that will reflect on the party program.
So is the ADC a progressive party?
Yes.
From the program you have?
Yes, please.
So what is that program? Is this a program of rural development, education?
The important thing at the moment is for going to have a human face. A government that will listen to the people. The government that will make a consultation about people's need. The government that will not support capital flight. The government that will believe in survival of the third tier of government. A government that will not enrich himself or herself. A government that will have human feeling. A government that will stay connected with its people.
Is it not true that human feeling no longer exists in the heart of those who occupy government positions?
I disagree with you, because I'm one now. And I believe God knows I have feeling for my people.
You have feeling for them.
Okay, I stay connected.
Your people are hungry.
That's what I'm saying.
Your people in Oyo South are hungry.
Now, Obilo, let me take you up on that. That's why Soji Akanbi stands for local government autonomy. That's why Soji Akanbi is echoing that the state electoral should be scrapped. Because local government, total government, is the only way we can separate poverty from our people. Because let me give an example now. If you have autonomy of local government, the chairman will have a covenant with his people. He will know what they want. We go there to campaign before he got elected. You know, but the process are no more like that. The umpire are still the player. It's the governor that elects or selects the umpire, and eventually select the candidate.
So the last election, local government election in Oyo State, was a fallacy.
Of course, yes, that wasn't an
election. That was not an election.
That was an election. It's unfair. Because you know why? Now I'm contesting again. I'm all out to account my stewardship and seek for votes again. Have you ever seen a local government candidate coming out to seek for a vote? No. They don't even know how many communities they have in their local government. So they don't even go out at all. They only rely on one person that will give them the slots. And eventually, if they now become the local government caretaker or the chairman, they're only responsible to only one person that gave them that slot.
And that person is the governor.
Of course, yes. So in a way, whenever they get their dues from the national, they don't even have access to spend the money. The money is being accumulated somewhere and eventually be spent by the governor on what? Elephant project, capital flight. And you know what's so funny? Why people are hungry in our state is that it's only salaries that goes into the economy. And that's not enough to galvanize the economy of Ibadan.
Why didn't you tell us this when you were in the APC? Why are you telling us this now?
Go and check my record. Since 3 years ago, I've been an advocate of local government autonomy. Because I know that's the only way our people can parted with poverty.
How come the houses of assembly in the country are voting against local government autonomy?
That's why I should ask you. You know why? I'm sure you know the reason why you're asking me. Because most of the houses are in the armpits of their governor.
Now the houses are going to be financially autonomous.
Exactly.
Is that not good for democracy?
Exactly. We're able to achieve that now. During the last amendment, the autonomy for state assembly was achieved. But we are unable to achieve the autonomy for local government. National Assembly we passed it. But we can't get 2/3 of states, to let it go through. But we have started. You know, in the 7th Senate, it doesn't even pass that stage of National Assembly. But this time around in the 8th Senate, yes, we did.
How would you assess this 8th Senate?
8th Senate is like a rumble in the jungle.
Rumble in the jungle.
That's the truth.
Okay.
You know why? Because from day one, even within the ruling party, there's sharp division. There's no unity.
Saraki Anko took you guys unawares.
Well, Bukola Saraki is a player. That's what I can say. Like I said, that shows there's still no unity from day one. You know, APC was already formed to send the previous government packing. So it's more like it's like an enemy. They all assume that they are enemy and they all work together to get the enemy. Eventually, I mean, it's like after going to war and you are able to win the war, it's now coming to a situation where you have to know who will take this and that and take that, and the crisis begins.
And at a point, some thought that the heavens would fall with Saraki emerging as the Senate president. After 3 years, he stands off.
Of course, yeah. You know why?
Why?
Because the National Assembly, then the 8th Senate, we have about 45 PDP members. And to change the leadership, you need 2/3. And Saraki is a smart guy. He had a strong link with the PDP senators.
And he used it well.
Very well.
He outsmarted Buhari and Tinubu, right?
Well, I disagree with you on that point.
He outsmarted Soji Akanbi, right?
I disagree with you.
Because you guys were mourning.
You know, funnily, Kola and I have a friendly relationship. But we parted ways because I believe that I don't own myself. My people actually owns me. And at that point in time, they want us to stand with President Buhari, and we stood with Buhari. And
Did you regret standing with Buhari?
No, because you know why? I'm a loyal person anyway, I found myself.
Do you still stand with Buhari?
At the moment, let me be honest with you, I'm more concerned about my people rather than standing with who and who. I'm a strong member of ADC, and we're doing all we can to win election. And that's paramount to me, and that's at the front burner of my activities at the moment.